Hey guys, Zaryu here, and today I am on the Method YouTube channel talking about what I'm excited for in BFA as far as PvP goes, and what I'm nervous for in BFA as far as PvP goes. We get some of our abilities back, such as Arcane Intellect, D-Curse, and I'm really excited for these spells to come back. When it just comes to Frost Mage, I've been messing around on my Priest, and on the Priest we get Powered Fortitude back, Life Grip is a Shadow Priest back, Psychic Horror back, which is now a stun. So a lot of old abilities back that we've seen from previous expansions, namely buffs, but there are some other smaller things coming back as well, are being reintroduced into Battle for Azeroth. And I'm very excited for this because I think these little abilities are what kind of add up to fill in a bunch of the gaps that we have in PvP right now and kind of make the game a little bit more enjoyable, such as rebuffing. Rebuffing might seem something so small or so little, 10% increase intellect, like who cares, Zaryu, you're crazy, but being able to, a good player being able to realize, oh, I got purged, let me rebuff, versus a player less experienced not being able to see that they got purged and their Arcane Intellect isn't up anymore and they forget to rebuff. Well, now that just added a skill gap. That just added 10% different stats on your intellect just from the guy that remembered to rebuff. That skill gap I'm really looking forward to seeing back into the game. Just being able to spell steal someone else's buff or debuff, and then having that yourself is very beneficial when it comes to PvP. So I'm really excited for buffs back, but just in more broadly or more general, I'm very excited for just some abilities coming back, like D-Curse. D-Curse is one of my all-time favorite abilities as Mage, so I'm super happy it's back. D-Curse, I'll be able to D-Curse Hex, being able to D-Curse those agonies that tick so hard from Affliction Warlocks, or those tongues, namely those, but you know, any curse in the game I'll be able to D-Curse again as a mage. And I like that support, being able to D-Curse not only myself but my teammates as well, to be able to kind of play that support role just a little bit as mage. So I'm really excited for those things, first and foremost in BFA. That's what I'm super excited for. The second thing I'm excited for is just a new metagame in general. So if we look here at PvP talents, we have Gladiator's Medallion in a row here with Relentless and Adaptation. We have Orb here, Prismatic Cloak and Temp Shield. Those are the presets that I put in, but essentially is how it's going to work. If you guys haven't seen this yet, is your PvP talents. There's going to be, I think this is about 11 or 12 options. I haven't counted them all, but something like that. And you get to choose 3 of them, any 3. So what I'm excited for about this specifically is that you get to choose any 3, which means we can combo or pair abilities in a way that we've never seen before, and I'm really excited for that, right? I'm excited that you can play something like Temp Shield and Netherwind if you wanted. You've never been able to do that, or Priz Cloak. You can go with Concentrated Coolness and Ice Form, or, you know, something that you wouldn't have been able to essentially pair up in the past. Now you can do Kleptomania and Temp Shield, maybe. You know what I mean? So there's ways that you can pair abilities that are going to create a new metagame. And then just broader than that, what I just said is I'm excited for a new metagame. You know, and that just comes with new abilities, a new expansion, different same old abilities but different ways they interact. Like with Ray of Frost, now it's 4 seconds instead of 10 seconds, right? So it's the same Ray of Frost, but it's changed a little bit, and now Ray of Frost is all of a sudden going to be very powerful with Burst Windows, with Icy Veins, Kidney, Smoke Bomb, Ray of Frost, boom, something's dead. So I'm very excited just for, in general, a new metagame. I'm excited for new classes to kind of rise. Other classes that have been on top for a while maybe it won't be as good. So I'm excited for things to just shake up in the new expansion. And then the third thing I'm excited for, and this is still kind of, we don't know the exact details, but I'm going to do my best to talk about it, is the item level for stat template changes, guys. In the expansion, or right now, I guess, in Legion, item level determines all of your stats in PvP. There's something called a stat template. You get a predefined stat template every time you go into Arena, Battleground, RBG, anything like that. You get these stat templates. Certain set amount of crit, haste, mastery, verse. In the expansion, they have said that this is still going to be in place. However, you're going to be able to customize your stats a little bit more. And what that means is if you have, say, a higher amount of haste, then when you get, you know, when you go into an arena or a battleground, your stat template is still going to be there, okay? But you're going to have a stat template with higher haste. or with higher mastery, or with higher crit. Now, I don't know if this is the best way to handle the problem, but I'm really excited that stat templates aren't going to be how they were, and I'm excited to see some more customizability. Is that a word? Customization in the expansion. I'm really, really excited for that customization. So if I want to run a mage a little bit more haste, or if I want to run a mage a little more crit, I can actually do that, whereas in Legion, you couldn't do that. So those are the things I'm excited for, guys. Abilities coming back, a new metagame, and stat templates kind of going away. Now, there's some things that also make me nervous about the expansion. We're going to go over 3 things that make me nervous about the expansion, and that is offensive cooldowns being on global cooldown. All right, so we've heard a lot about this. You know, like against this beetle here, if I pop Icy Veins, that's a full global before I can use my next ability, right? Icy Veins is now on global cooldown. A lot of things that you use to burst on all of your classes are going to be on global cooldown. So having these abilities all on global, especially classes like Windwalker or Warrior, make them feel very clunky, right? When you're trying to burst and line up all of your cooldowns like Ebon Bolt or Ray of Frost, and you have to wait a whole second before even doing that, it gets a little scary. Now, the upside of this is that there's more counterplay. You see a guy pop Icy Veins, you have a second to react, maybe spell steal it, maybe pop a defensive before you're just dead. So it's going to slow the game down a little bit, which you could construe as negative or you could construe as positive. The positive side of it is that you have some time to react. The negative side of it is it slows the game down. You're kind of just like, you want a fast-paced WoW arena experience, but you also don't want to get one shot. So there's pros and cons. It kind of depends on, you know, which side of the coin you're on that one. But I think I'm a little more nervous about that than excited. But things like Icy Veins, Arcane Power for Mage are now on global cooldown. Now, some artifact abilities are now gone, guys. So as Frost, we still have this Ebon Bolt. And when I'm like, okay, nice, we have Ebon Bolt back, and it's not even an artifact talent anymore. I'm really excited. And then I log over to Arcane, or I spec on over to Arcane, and I'm like, wait a minute. Where's my Mark of a Lunith? Looking through my spellbook, and it's not there. And that made me very sad, right? Because these abilities are what made Legion so fun for me. All of these artifact abilities, Gorma's Bite, Mark of a Lunith, and some of them are gone in the expansion, guys. So I'm sad that they're taking some abilities away overarchingly, and I guess more specifically, I'm sad that, you know, some of these abilities that I have really enjoyed, these artifact abilities, are being taken away in the expansion. So a little bit sad / nervous for that one as well. And I guess the last thing that makes me a little bit nervous, guys, in BFA is PvP talents. There's only 4 of them, or really only 3, right? So you get to choose your trinket, that's the first one, and there's only 3. Whereas before, if you guys remember, we had an entire honor talent tab down here, and you got to pick, I think it was, what, 6 rows of honor talents. Maybe it could be 5 or 7, but around there, a lot more than 3 honor talents to choose from. So now, since we only have 3 PvP talents, it's pretty brutal. So we're a lot more limited in what we can actually play with, and that is a very scary thing as well. However, if you guys remember, I'm also excited about this as well, because you can pair different abilities together that you could never have paired together before. So I'm excited in that aspect, but I'm also very nervous, and it's only 3 abilities, guys. That's a lot less than we're used to, so I'm a little bit nervous for that one as well. Alright, guys, so that wraps it up. That's what I'm excited for in BFA, and that's what I'm maybe a little nervous for in BFA. Overall, though, I'm definitely very excited. I always get very excited and happy when a new expansion comes out, just to test everything up, level up my new main character, try the new metagame, hop into those arenas. I'll definitely be keeping you guys up to date on all of that going on. Guys, make sure to thumbs the video up if you like it, thumbs it down if you didn't. Talk to me down below in the comments about what you guys want to see for next time. And if you guys didn't already know, I upload videos a couple times a week over on my channel, so go ahead and check that out. Or if you just Google YouTube Zaryu, it'll come up. But I'm Zaryu, signing out here on Method's YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe. See you guys next time. Peace.